was a 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I saw
and
you
that
spent a birthday with him once.
I
I saw a birthday
I
cake.
went again to do a charity event for impoverished youth in London. So let us not lose when I sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and to maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and to bring the contributions to education to Belize, but don't distort it as if he and I were bombale. This is someone that destroyed my life, but do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not. I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed. No one needs to suffer for me.
In your at the height of your professional
Sight of what
relationship, or thereafter through the reconciliation, when he was an instrumental part of promoting you through Revolt Media, were you aware of these freak off events, and were you aware of them? Did you have any participation in them?
Oh my goodness, Jules Vasquez. Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of
Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of the freak offs?
So I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God, man.
He was aware of the freak off. Like, come on now.
I
Go
know
ahead.
it was in the early 1990s and 2000s, but there was freak offs at that time. And Shyne ain't gonna say nothing about it. But go ahead, Akeem.
Come on, he even smiled. He even smiled. He was aware of the freak off. Go ahead.
That shit was wild how they kept going. I'm just saying, like, if you don't think guys care about the freak offs, we do. We do care about the freak offs.
Not me. I ain't going to no freak offs, man.
People want to see the tapes, right? A lot want to see them leaked tapes. They can't wait for it.
And 1,000 bottles of baby
oil. And then it's not. They want to see them, not just the women. They want to see the men too. That's
yeah. Oh Lord Jesus! In Belize, they weren't about the freak offs. In Belize,
exactly. In a whole foreign land, we're about the freak off. Also, him. But what's the history between him and Sean Diddy Combs? I don't know, like their history.
So I'm gonna tell you a brief story. So it's him, Puffy, and another dude. They go to a club. This the time she was dating Jennifer Lopez. Puffy stole money. One person came back, threw the money back at Puffy's face. Shyne, real gangster from Brooklyn. A lot of people say he's from Belize, but he was living in Brooklyn. Came, started shooting. Pop, 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 pop. Shot a lady in the face. Shot a couple other dudes. And he went to jail. Now, here's the funny thing is, everybody got arrested that night. J-Lo, Shyne, and Puffy. J-Lo was removed from the case. Puffy went and got separate lawyers from him and said that he didn't have nothing to do with it. It was that Shyne acted on his own volition. And to get Puffy off, Shyne took that 10-year bid.
So he helped Puffy out then?
He did,
but then why he's mad at Puffy and talking about Puffy is the reason why I'm in this?
No, he did because Puffy Puffy lawyers had to get people to testify against him, saying that he did it. He was fighting for his life, saying, "I did it to defend him." You know what I mean? It was
Oh no, but that's Puffy lawyer doing that. That's not Puffy doing. That's his
no,
lawyer doing that.
it's
His
still
lawyer.
Puffy. It's still Puffy though, because he was still signed under the Bad Boy imprint, and Puffy paid to get him lawyers separately for that. He came to save Puffy from being disrespected and for it to go on to escalate it. So you know what I mean, Shyne bust his gun, but you know,
So Shyne did about 10 years, then 10 years for Puppy, and then later on, he said he later on he did forget Puppy, and then now he's like Jordan said he's doing politics. He's doing what
yeah,
he's doing for Belize, whatever country he's in right now.
yeah.
So that's pretty dope. That's a pretty dope story. But then they still ask him about the freak off because remember at one point you guys was cool. Rather you was in New York, and mind you, he even kept in mind. He said he did flew to Miami. They did do certain events, but he never entertained the freak off, which I don't know how true that is. Because they even have pictures of them together smiling. So did he go to freak off or not?
Oh my God, Lord Jesus, help me, please.
Well, the freak. No, don't worry, them tapes gonna come out. It's gonna get leaked. Trust me, they're gonna leak them tapes. And then Hakeem, you're gonna be the first one watching that
No,
the
no,
freak
no,
off.
no, no. Lord Jesus, help me, please. Help me, help me. Help
Go
me,
ahead,
please.
go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, man. I believe Shyne, like, especially in the early 2000s and late 90s. I think him and other people that was big names. Now it kind of big names saying that they did participate in certain freak offs and everything. But I think certain stars when it came up 2000, when it comes up years later, they kind of jump out of it and everything. But Diddy was kept doing this thing. And people say, man, you got to come to the Diddy party. Ain't nothing like a Diddy party and everything. And people be interested, like, yo, what's a Diddy party like? Why is Diddy party so, it's something about the Diddy party people got to go to and everything. But now, when it comes to Diddy parties and everything, there's always something going around. I think he has some type of scales. Like I said, there's a regular party, and then that's the after party, and then that's the after party where that might be considered a freak offs and everything. So, like I say, Shyne knows something that he's not telling us. But like I said, we figured out what it is and everything. But yeah, you're right, Ronnie. The tape's gonna come out, once this trial begins, which it might start in 2025. That's what it looks like. It's gonna be pushed on and everything, so it's gonna be a minute. But other than that, a lot of people are talking from there's Diddy's assistants, Diddy's former artists from Bad Boy and everything. But eventually, we gonna find out who was in them tapes and who was in them Diddy's freak offs, and we gonna know real soon. That's all I want to say about that. Shout out to Muhammad who's in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming, Muhammad.
Shout out to
I don't know
Muhammad.
I don't know, guys. If I'm delaying,
I was delaying. I thought I was waiting. I think you're delaying, Ryan. Because I thought I was delaying it at first. Can you hear me, Ryan? Can you hear me, Hakeem?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think it's Ronnie. He's delaying a little bit. He's definitely delaying. But yeah, Hakeem, them tapes, man. Eventually he's gonna